I'm here with Shawn, and Shawn is one of the main tool guys here at Toolbarn. And Shawn, over the past several years, we have seen cordless tools getting larger, batteries getting larger, more power, this, that, and the other thing. And now we're kind of seeing that trend reverse just a little bit with more small tools, 12-volt tools, for example, like these from Metabo. What's driving that?
Well, I think what it really is driving it is, these power tool companies that are trying to get cordless tools into every segment of the job site, right? 12 volt, a lot of times, will come in and take the place of traditional like hand tools, right? Make more things more efficient in that way. They're smaller, more compact. They're designed for those jobs that you don't need, the biggest, most powerful drill out in the market. You're going to be up on the ladder working over your head 8 hours a day. You don't probably want the heaviest battery with the heaviest drill. That's going to weigh down your tool belt, cause issues to your back, your knees, everything else. And so, putting ergonomics with a compact size and compact batteries allows you to do those jobs that, you're going to be doing all day and not get wore out. So with these, the first series that they brought out here is they got the brushed drill and impact. So this would be kind of your entry level. It's not as expensive to get into that. It still uses a brushed motor, but the smaller battery. So this is a 2 amp hour battery that comes on this set.
Okay.
But they also brought out their brushless series of them both. And as you see here, this one comes with a 4 amp hour battery, so you get more run time off of there. And it uses a brushless motor, which actually helps utilize the power transition from the battery to the motor and makes it more efficient and run better.
Okay.
So you got plenty of options out there, and it really kind of comes down to what your needs are, right? On a daily basis. If you need, more efficiency throughout the job site, a little bit more power transition here, then you want to go with the brushless model.
Okay.
If you don't really need that, you just need something to get it done, and you want a price point entry, then go with the brushed.
So basically, you're able to, we've always talked about the right tool for the right job.
Yep.
You're able to have more options to do that. You find out a little bit more, and you guys are good at helping people decide what maybe is best for them in different markets or different types of work, right?
Yeah.
So it just gives people more options to choose from and better price points, maybe more price points to pick from.
Yeah. You're speaking about the right tool for the right job. Well, this drill from Metabo here actually allows you to truly get the right tool for the right job, because you have different head attachments that are on a quick change mechanism, right? So if you're doing your drilling, you can do that. You can pop this off. You can use the built-in 1/4 inch hex here to do your driving.
Yeah, sure.
Or if you need to do a right angle, you can pop that on in a different configurations to get a right angle.
Right.
Head.
Get into those
Or
hot spots.
if you need to do an offset, so you say you're doing cabinet installations and stuff like that,
Right.
they have an offset head, right? So you can do that and get everything done with one tool, right? And why is that useful?
Well, I'm assuming it's because you don't want to have to carry 2 or 3.
That's right. You want to save up space, right?
Yeah,
so
sure.
Save up space in your tool bag and your toolbox, in the back of the pickup.
Right.
Space is just as equal, to time, right? You want to save time, you want to save space.
Yeah.
These are all important things, and they're bringing out tools that cater to those needs.
Now, one of the tools that I like in the 12-volt system there from Metabo is this thing.
Yeah.
This powered caulking gun, because I hate caulking.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very tedious thing. If you're talking about the old hand tool version, right? The repetition that you have here, causes a lot of fatigue in the hands, carpal tunnel syndrome. A lot of different things can come from that.
Right.
You put slap a battery and a motor on it, and now you have something that has variable speed control, so you can control the speed of output
Right.
that you have. So you can crank her on up and go, or you can slow it down.
Yeah,
So if you
cool.
need to be
Very
more
cool.
precise and not as sloppy with it.
Yeah.
It also, when you let go of the trigger, it kind of backs up, so you're not going to be spouting caulk out from the end.
Right.
So it kind of gives you that release. It's really a very nice tool, and it's pretty cool that they brought this out as their first expansion, right? So
Yeah.
you got your drills and your impact drivers and stuff like that, and now you have the caulk gun. you know, to kind of get in on that job site and, you know, do the things that, you know, cause a lot of repetitive issues.
Yeah, sure. Well, and I like the idea that, I don't know, you know, I think good caulking is an art. And I've never been an artist in that respect. So this would be a handy thing to have, I think.
Yep, this takes the sausage style casings that
Right.
could go in it. You can also switch out this nose piece to go with the more conventional
Okay.
tube routes, and they also have another smaller size one of this.
Great.
As well.
Okay. Well, so Metabo's getting pretty much covering the waterfront here when it comes to these 12-volt tools, right?
Yep, it is.
Great. Okay. Well, let's move on.
They got a couple different options for lighting. You know, they got your traditional work light here, which you know, shines a decent light, runs off of the battery that, you know, goes with all
Right.
the other tools.
Right.
You know, you have a little hook to hook it up when you're, you know, don't want to hold it hands
Sure.
free. And then they got this little one. Right? Oh, and it also has an articulating head.
Yeah, yeah, right. Okay.
And then you got this little guy here, right? And so, you know, it's a nice little light. It's, you know, you could keep it in your pocket.
Sure,
It's,
sure.
It runs,
Hook it on your belt.
hook it on your belt. But it also functions as a portable charging station, right? So if you want to hook your, you know, phone up, your tablet, whatever up,
Right.
it can go through a USB port there. It also doubles as, if you bought into Metabo's heated jackets, they also have heated jackets. You can use this as a power supply for the heated jacket
Okay,
as well.
all right.
So you can have your, you know, flashlight, charger, pretty much anything you need off of that.
How important is it these days for people who use tools a great deal to pick a line and stay with it and build around that line? Is that a big deal, do you think, or?
I mean, you know, the thing about it is like, yeah, if you enjoy a certain type of tool from a manufacturer, right? All of them are investing a lot of effort, money, and time into expanding their offerings, right? So if you buy into something, like say Metabo, 18 volt, you know, they are putting a lot of effort into it to expand that offering so you can get other tools that you would need in that line, right? So you don't have to jump between all these brands. You can buy a brand, stick with it, and get all the tools that you need. And speaking of that, so now you're saying, well, but now you're saying I need 12 volt for some stuff. Well, you know what? If you have 18 volt and you buy some 12 volt stuff, the batteries, and this is a cool thing with Metabo and other brands as well, but the batteries will charge off that same charger. So you can charge an 18 volt battery, a 12 volt battery, or a 36 volt battery if you bought into Metabo 36, all off the same battery charger.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
All right.
So now the tools won't run, like you can put a 12 volt tool on a 18 volt battery, but the charger will charge off.
Right, which is a big deal.
It is, because now you don't have to bring 4 different chargers to the job site to charge all your batteries. You can just bring the one and you can charge all the different battery types off that one charger.
Metabo's got some great tools out there. You've seen a few of them here. You can see a whole lot of stuff on Toolbarn.com's website. I encourage you to go there and check out the great tools from Metabo and other manufacturers as well. So thank you for being with us today. We hope to see you back next time.